What's good, YouTube? Vakasa Kabi here. So, we're getting into the Ren performance. The rest of it, there's a few that are individual videos that he's put up, and then some of them will have to go to the full show performance to get to. This one is Genesis. This is one of the first songs we ever covered from Ren on the channel. I'm pretty sure we covered this before I even had the video up on the screen. I think it was just the audio and like the video of myself whenever we covered this one. So it's going to be cool to revisit this. I had fun breaking this one down. I remember the lyrics to this one really had me going. So I'm excited to hop into this and cover the lyrics for you again, see a live version of it from Ren. His energy was fantastic in the last one we did. Go check that out if you haven't. A list of our time, the live version of that one, we did that. So go check that one out as well if you haven't had a chance to. I'm excited to see the rest of this performance. Renegades, thank you for all the support. It's been a blast getting to know Ren's music on here with you guys. Thank you for pointing me in the direction of checking it out. It really means the world, and I've had a great time getting to know y'all and getting to know his music. If you're new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me. If you guys want to support the channel, donating's the best way to do that. Links are in the description. Never a requirement. I make videos because I like to, and if you guys want me to make something, just let me know. I'll get it done for you whenever I have a chance, as quickly as I can. I've been a little bit on a crazy schedule lately. This year's been a wild schedule when it comes to reaction uploads, so we're going to try to get into more of them as the year goes on. I've just been really busy and focusing on a lot of different things at the same time as the year begins, so I've been making less reaction videos and focusing more on other things that I've been working on. But trust me, that is still one of the primary things that we're here for. I love checking out other people's music and diving into it and discussing it with you guys. It's really always a great time, and it's a nice way for people to wind down. I know that it's a nice way for people to wind down from their days, just hang out with somebody that can relate to music the same way as them, and I'm really glad that I'm able to provide that for you guys. So we're going to get into some more of Ren's live performance for you guys. I appreciate you tuning in. I'm Vakasa Kabi. Fuck those apples. We got Genesis live at Debwax by Ren.
Stop pushing me and pulling me where I don't want to go.
You made it, bro. Keep it stepping.
This place is mad.
When I'm by myself, I find myself drifting somewhere else. It's not inside this dimension, it's definitely somewhere else. I wrestle with my thoughts, constant wrestle with my mental health on point. Like support, I've been put upon a higher shelf. My whole life I've been fighting this cake, it don't have icing. These mantras I'm reciting, they're meant to keep me sane. I don't know if they're working, cerebral cortex hurting. Maybe it's all learning. Maybe it's cause life is a lottery, lots of anomalies. Sometimes it's riches and sometimes it's poverty. Sometimes it has been famine and property, begging the surgeon to have a lobotomy. I must be honestly, life is ironically fucking me chronically. I've been ill in myself and it bothers me. License for killing myself, call me Connery. I'ma be straight with you now. I'ma go straight for the heart.
I love it. I love that shot that it started out with. It just showed the bright lighting and everybody's hands up. Ren comes out with the energy, man. And it's awesome that he comes out with that kind of energy. We all know what he deals with all the time. And to still present with that kind of energy is just fucking impressive with everything that we know he deals with. He's really dedicated himself to just never giving up and never allowing it to fucking bring his energy down whenever it comes to those moments that he wants to make big and important to the people that are fans of him, the people that support him. He really always wants to do the best that he can, and it's fucking admirable with the things that he deals with, that he still has the energy that he does in performances like this. The crowd's energy is on point here. I really like that. Don't mind my voice. I've had a freaking some sort of something for the last couple days. Had my breathing all fucked up and shit. So my voice has been a little bit messed up, but don't mind me. We're still here. I love these lyrics. I really love the lyrics to this song. When I'm by myself, I find my mind starts drifting somewhere else. It's not inside this dimension. It's definitely somewhere else. I think a lot of people relate to that. People don't really like to talk about it very much, but I think that many of us certainly relate to that right there. I wrestle with my thoughts, constant wrestle with my mental health. He says, I'm put on life support and been put upon the highest shelf. So this is talking about his struggles with mental health and with his physical health, feeling like it's putting him on the shelf from what he wants to actually do. He has to work around in a way that makes him not able to do things exactly like he wants to sometimes. And that's gotta be like absolutely annoying. Like, I would be really frustrated in that position, and just the love that he has for it, to still put so much effort into it, to spend every waking possible moment that he has where he feels great enough and good enough to have his amazing moments and come up with his best ideas, right? Whenever he's having those clear enough times, he has to fit all of the things that he does into those windows, and sometimes it gets unexpectedly interrupted, as we've seen happen over the last couple years. To keep going and to just still release such quality all the time is fucking incredible. It really is. So my whole life I've been fighting this cake, it don't have ice, and he's like, it's dry, like there's no ice, so it's just bare, right? Is what he's saying. The mantras I'm reciting, they're meant to keep me sane. I don't know if they're working. Cerebral cortex hurting. It's just that questioning of, is all of this worth it? Am I doing all of this work for anything at all? Is it all worth nothing? And the answer to that, as we've come to find, is that Ren has changed many people's lives. He's also improved the quality of his own, even though there's still struggles. And I think that's a testament to the fact that, yes, it was all fucking worth it. And it's going to continue to be worth it. Maybe it's all learning. Exactly. You answered your own question. Maybe it's because life is a lottery. What an anomaly. Yeah. Sometimes you don't get the win, sometimes you bust, and sometimes you hit that fucking flush and it's like royal, right? You know? You gotta take it all. You gotta take everything with the same stride. You try to, at least, you know? Sometimes it's riches and sometimes it's poverty. Sometimes your nerves have been fried by neuropathy, yeah. Tying into the physical health struggle, saying, you know, sometimes these things happen to your physical body, but you have to keep the mental state vibrating still high no matter what's going on with the outer surroundings or your physical body fighting against you in some instances. Right? Ren's over here like, I have so much in my head that I want to do that you won't let me, and I'm really not happy about this, is how it's got to feel for him a lot. And to have the wherewithal to not give up at all and to continue on no matter what the struggle is, no matter what presents itself as an obstacle for him. You gotta respect it, man. Begging the surgeon to have a lobotomy, honestly, I'ma speak honestly. Man, life is ironically fucking me chronically, he said. Been ill in myself, it bothers me. License for killing myself, call me Connery. Nice reference there. Nice reference. I remember that one. This is a great song. I really love this song. His energy with this live performance is super on point. I'm really enjoying this so far.
Honestly, life is ironically fucking me chronically. I've been ill in myself and it bothers me. License for killing myself, call me Connery. I'ma be straight with you now. I'ma go straight for the heart. People start late in the dark. People die late in the dark. No, it's late for the art. No, it's late for the art. Genesis pain in their brain when they start. Genesis pain in the art. Genesis aim for the heart. Genesis. How you doing, Brighton? That's what I like to hear. Come on.
Alright, But before we get back in, let's talk about the chorus lyrics. Not much to cover. He gets through the chorus quick on this one. He said, I'm going to be straight with you now. I'm going to go straight for the heart. Pupils dilate in the dark. People dilate in the dark. Loved that bar the first time I heard it. One of my favorites. Pupils dilate in the dark. People dilate in the dark. Love it. He said, Noah was late for the ark. Noah was late for the ark. Genesis rain and it rain when it starts. Genesis pain in the art. Genesis aim for the heart. Genesis. So Genesis is obviously the creation, the start, right? And he's just talking about turning his pain into that, turning the rain of his life into that. Ren turned terrible situations into absolute gold for society to embrace, man. You gotta fucking love it. You gotta fucking love it. And that's what that chorus section is acknowledging there. Taking all of that and turning it into this beauty that inspires everybody, that makes everybody feel less alone. And he can take all of these struggles and make it that for the world rather than allowing it to be his own self-destruction, right? It takes a strong person to get through things like that. You gotta commend anybody that does it. That's why we all love Ren.
When I'm by myself, I find my mind starts drifting somewhere else. It's not inside this realm of thought, definitely somewhere else. War upon my demons, I've been knocking on the gate of hell. Heretic or heathen, I've been screaming in this padded cell. Making my pain waking, painstakingly cold. My soul aching, my bones breaking when I'm holding on to control. I wrap yellow tape round the body shape, put the body in the box a bit close. It's malignant, it's mutating, it's such a sight to behold. Let me be real for a sec. Tongue is a gun, it's a weapon. Reload, that don't beast mode Armageddon. Get 'em, let me take the wheel for a second. Hit a hoop like Shaquille O'Neal with a grass. Me greet with a 3-point steal, assassins. Wish we making them feel the profession, making them feel the profession. Time is an author of a lesson, time is a motherless weapon, time is a curse and a blessing. Time is confined in the eye of my mind that reminds me of life. You just slip me up, I take my piece of the pie and I feed on mind that I'm feeding me right to define my depression. Aye. This is one from
The switch ups. His energy is so on point. I love it. And the crowd is on point too. You gotta give the props to the crowd for bringing that energy. They were beating each other up in the fucking illest video, right? I love this right here. This verse is nice. He said, when I'm by myself, I find my mind starts drifting somewhere else. It's not inside this realm of thought. It's definitely somewhere else. Wage war upon my demons. I've been knocking on the gates of hell. A heretic, a heathen. I've been screaming in this padded cell. It's pain making, my pain waking, it's painstakingly cold, my soul aching, my bones breaking when holding on to control. He's saying it rips him apart to hold on the way that he does, but he's never gonna stop. He's waging war against the demons that tell him to give up through everything he's dealing with, right? He says, wrap yellow tape around the body shape, put the body in the bag, zip closed. It's malignant, it's mutating, it's such a sight to behold. He's like, my cells, my body cells are fucked. That's what he's describing there. He's like, my body's like mutated, bro. He's like, my genetic makeup is not in my favor, right? Oh, man. It's so deep. It sucks, bro. Glad that you make the best of it, really. He said, let me be real for a second. He said, my tongue is a gun, it's a weapon. Reload, blat, beat, dead him. Yes, love it. He said, beast mode, Armageddon, get him. Let me take the wheel for a second. Hit a hoop like Shaquille O'Neal with aggression. Love it. I love basketball bars. Regroup with a 3-point steal in succession. Nice. Swish, swoop, and I'm making them feel the profession. This guy. His wordplay is so good, man. It's so smooth. The rhymes are so nice. It's just real smooth. He said, making them feel the profession, making them feel the profession. He had to say that 3 times. He really had to make sure that you felt that. Time is the author, the lesson. Time is a murderous weapon. He said, time is a curse and a blessing. Time is confined in the eye of the mind. That's deep right there. That is really deep. Everybody has their own perspective of time, and you'll never know what somebody else's is. Isn't that fucked up? Some people might experience life slow as fuck, where to you it all seems like shit's just flying by. Some people might feel like it's the slowest life ever, like boringly slow, right? You never know what the other perspective of somebody else's time perception is. Time is not a fucking linear thing that's just staying the same, right? Everybody will experience it differently based on their individual access to it, right? Some people might have a slow moving existence. Some people might have a fast paced existence. So his is like this fucking... The way that I would think Ren sees time is just an absolute unpredictability. Like, I'm gonna do this at this time, but my body might say, fuck you, no you're not. That would be, I feel like, his perception of the way time works in his life is like, every time that he can do something feels like an afforded privilege with a lot of what he's dealt with. So he makes the best of it and creates these absolute fucking masterpieces in the times where he isn't going through the craziness. And I really hope that it just gets better, and that the medical technology and everything increases to a point where there will be cures for things like what Ren deals with, and he will no longer have to go through these things. The confines of time where his can just be thrown out the window by a physical ailment, where his time is very much so valuable because he doesn't know how long it's gonna last, with the ability to execute things and do things exactly as he wants to. That's a deep convo we just had right there. He said, that reminds me that life is just slipping right by. Yeah, there you go. Take my piece of the pie, and then feed and unwind. I find freedom in rhymes to defy my depression. In the moments where he's able to go full force, he uses that to throw it out there and be completely honest about everything he thinks and deals with, and it also helps everybody that listens to it in the process. And that's the most beautiful thing ever. It's so beautiful, really. Wow, I love this song. I was excited to get into this one for you guys again. I knew we were going to have a deep conversation like this. Awesome right here.
My jungle is where we are. Come on, all my DMB heads. You know this. Tanini boy, digga digga na na no no no. Tanini boy, digga digga na na no no no. Tanini boy, digga digga na na no no no. Ooh yeah, no 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 no. Bad boys in a Brighton, rude boys in a England, bad boys in a London, rude boys in a Kingston. Life is a lottery, what an anomaly. Sometimes it's bitches and sometimes it's poverty. Sometimes it's a red five and neuropathy. Banging the scissors to handle a box. I'ma speak honestly, life is ironically fucking me chronically. Been ailing myself and it bothers me. Life's for killing myself on me Connery. I'ma be straight with you now. I'ma go straight for the heart. People start late in the dark. People start late in the dark. No one was late for the art. No one was late for the art. Genesis rain in their brain when they start. Genesis pain in the art. Genesis aim for the heart. Genesis. Genesis.
You gotta pop us a like on here.
Genesis. It feels good to be back on stage, Brighton.
Fuck yeah, sir.
Thank you for everybody for coming. You look fucking lovely. Genesis.
Hell yeah.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Bless you.
That was awesome. Nice fade on the light there. This was fucking dope right here. I love his energy. You can tell how happy he is to be up on stage. I know that that's got to be tough for him to not be able to do that properly all the time. I know what that's like because I struggled with a lot of substance abuse and stuff in my earlier days of playing music and playing shows, I had some really, really great shows, and then I had some shows where your boy was a little bit too lit. I know all about it. I know about putting my own self in the position willingly where I wasn't properly able to do what I was trying to do in some instances. The energy was still there. People still had fun. The energy was always there. It's just that it might not have been the most technically sound when it came to the execution of it live sometimes. So, from a different kind of perspective, I understand what it's like to not be able to do it all the time, right? And I'm sure it's fucking a riveting and very exciting experience for him to be able to get out there and do that, to feel great enough and to have that energy for once after everything that he's been dealing with, man. Like I said, I hope that we have the advancements in technology and everything over the coming years and decades where things like what Ren deals with will be able to just be completely cured and removed from a person, and they can live their life peacefully with some enjoyment rather than all of the terrible things that these diseases cause people like Ren to have to deal with. We got to keep him in our thoughts and our prayers all the time, that he feels the best that he can. He gives us his all every single fucking time he does something. He gives us everything he's got with it, and you gotta love that, man. That's why we fuck with Ren on the channel. Renegades, thank you guys so much for introducing me to Ren and for going on this journey with me, diving down the rabbit hole of his music and everything. Now we're revisiting things in different ways, having new conversations with them. There's so much to do on here. It's never going to end. Right? I'm going to be on here hanging out with you guys as long as I possibly can, because I just really enjoy all of this, and I'm grateful that you guys built this with me. I was just a kid that was way too fucked up to do anything that he dreamed of over 2 years ago, a little over 2 years ago. And then I quit drinking alcohol, and a few months later I got on here and you guys showed up. It was very accidental. And I decided to keep going with it because I wanted to inspire people, and you guys inspired me. So thank you for that. Really fucking means the world. I love you guys a lot. The original video for this will be in the description. As always, support Renegades. Thank you for the support. Like I said, if you want to support the channel, feel free to donate. Links are in the description. Never a requirement. If you want to support the music that I make, I put an album out last week. You can go check it out. It's in my playlist. If you go to my page, it'll be in the posts there. I shared it, so the link to the playlist is on my page in my posts. Go check that out if you want to. I'd really appreciate it. Give me feedback if you feel like it. I love you guys. Thank you for everything. It really means the world to be here, and you guys have changed my life for the better. It really means the world. So I love you. We gonna get out of here. I'm Vakasa Kavi. Fuck those apples. Leave a like for me. Comment. Subscribe up this way. Bang that notification bell for me. I'll see you guys in the next ones. I love you so much. Thank you for everything. Y'all have a blessed night. Peace.